What's up, guys? FiremanRabbit here. Today, we're going to be going over an in-depth tutorial of how to wire the workaround that I found a few days ago. So, with further ado, let's get into it. I wanted to thank everyone for all the support, the subs, the comments, even the haters. You guys are pushing it through the algorithm, showing more people the content, so I appreciate everyone. Thank you guys so much. The reason I'm making this video is because I'm upset with Face Punch. I don't like the turret workaround. If you don't like it, I understand. Some people don't like the turrets, and that's perfectly fine. It's not for everyone, but it's a facet of the game that I've been intrigued with since the beginning. My goal is to be the first person to have a turret skin. So I'm working towards that. I'm a long way off, but with your guys' help and support, I feel like I can actually reach this goal. The game has so many different things to offer that I don't feel it should be limited in any extent. And that includes the bag limit, which, while it didn't directly affect me necessarily, I still feel like limiting any part of the game really takes away from how people can play it, because grubs were extremely affected by how limited they are now with their bag placement. And I feel like it could have been a lot better, and they should really listen to the community before doing surprise implementations of especially turrets in this case. So let's get into the video. So to begin, first thing, we have 8 active turrets. I want you guys to know this. I always recommend having 8 turrets. The 8 turrets will make it so you guys have protection at all times, as I stated in my last video. Even if the circuit that I'm going to show you gets taken out, you guys will have 8 active turrets that can defend your base. Now, it's not the full 12, but with limiting to 8 active turrets at one time in the 40-meter radius, which does change, there's other videos on that, it helps you guys have better protection and constant protection. Alright, so now let's get into the wiring of the workaround, right? So there's a few basic things that you guys are going to need. You're going to need the electrical branch. You're going to need an AND switch. A heartbeat sensor. Obviously, you're going to need your turrets. Let's grab some turrets. And we'll just place 4 here to make an even 12. Alright, so we got a heartbeat sensor, we got our turrets. We have this. If you would like, you can place a branch, or not a branch, a switch. So this is how I would wire it, right? You got your basic wiring from your windmill or your power source to your battery. You do the power out of the battery to your switch, so you can turn the circuit on and off if you would like. You don't have to, it's just a part that I add every time in case I need to auth someone later on or something. Then your power out from the switch to the input of your first electrical branch. Your power out from the electrical branch, I always put it on the right side, or input B of your AND switch. Let's flip this on so you see it's working. The branch out will go over to the power in of the heartbeat sensor. The power out of the heartbeat sensor will go to the other input for the AND switch. Now what this does is you're bringing power to your switch, and it goes into this electrical branch. You're taking 2 power and sending it to the heartbeat sensor. The heartbeat sensor will only send a signal out if it receives a notification. So if I didn't include authorization, you hear that little click, that means that it's active. That's sending a signal through. So essentially, it's a blocker. A partial blocker. It will hold the power until it gets a signal that it needs to send. When that signal sends, this other light turns green, and with an AND switch, you have to have both sides powered in order to send power out. Right? So now we're gonna wire our turrets. I'm gonna turn this off so they don't sporadically turn on. So you take the power out from the AND switch, and you power your first electrical branch. And then you take the power out from the other electrical branch to the power in, power out to the power in. That way, everything down the line has power. Don't use the branch out to go to power in, because then you have to select the amount of power to the next one to feed the entire system. If you just do the power out to the input of the next electrical branch, it'll automatically do it for you. So then we wire our turrets. Each turret gets wired, and you're going directly to the power in put for the turret, and then over to the electrical branch. And you do this all 4 times, and your turrets will be wired. Turrets are fairly simple to wire. Alright, so then we flip this on. You see one side's green. We go in front. And guys, I forgot one important thing. You have to set the correct power to the electrical branches. For turrets, it's 10 power. Silly me. Alright, so now all 4 are set. So we go in front. Boom, immediately. You see how quickly that acted? Turrets are automatically active. You can see we still have our 8, so we're at a full 12 right now, right? Now, I did set up some other ones right before recording. Alright, see, we can switch pods, and there's no interference between anything. So we're switching different groups. Now, if we were to hold both groups at the same time, we will have interference. All of these are interference. We get out of that other one, boom, instantly. Right? So you have to make sure that you're setting your stuff up in a way that will make it so you don't interfere with the others. If you're making it so you can activate 2 at once, you're going to get interference constantly between all of them. So just be wary of that, and make sure that your heartbeat sensors are posted to a different side, right? Other than that, guys, that's all I have. Thank you guys again for all the love and support. If you guys have any questions about this, please let me know. Come follow me, twitch.tv/FiremanRabbit, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Have a good day.